this episode of my GM mode, you are going to see the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line, as well as can Shayna Bayzler defeat the current SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of my GM mode, and this week we have one thing and one thing only to fulfill that is doable, and that is to schedule a run-in. So let's get into the match card. Now I did promise that the SmackDown Tag Team Championships are going to be on the line since we haven't really utilized Otis and Elias a lot, and Breezango are some of the most popular superstars we have, especially competing against Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns for a few weeks, that I think they have deserved a title match, especially for defeating the SmackDown Tag Team Champions 2 weeks in a row. So that's going to be the main event, but that's not the one we're going to be watching today. The one we are going to be watching is seeing our current SmackDown Women's Champion versus potentially our number one contender after TLC, Shayna Bayzler, who will be facing Nikki ASH in a TLC match at TLC. So we'll be able to see who wins that. Now we need some run-ins, so let's look at our rivalries, and everyone except the Lana and Vicky McLeod rivalry is maxed out. So we're gonna have Lana face, let's have her face, honestly, I'm going to go with Mandy Rose here, because I feel like Mandy Rose having a higher popularity facing someone like Cora Cut would probably be very beneficial. And then on top of that, we do need a run-in, so her rival, Lana's rival, is a heel, and it's Vicky, and that's perfect for a heel that's just doing run-in. So that's going to be in our mid-card. Commissioner goal is now met, but that leaves us with one more match to fill. Now, Sheamus beat R-Truth last week. That was good to see. You know, R-Truth just got the Universal Championship stripped away from him 2 weeks ago to Brock Lesnar, and then Brock Lesnar dropped it the following week to Roman Reigns, who has a popularity of 91. But let's do this. Let's set up our promos first and figure out where we need to go from there. So Roman Reigns just won the championship. He's going to do a promo. Brock Lesnar has very low stamina. He's going to be doing next to nothing. Charlotte Flair needs a promo because she's going to have a big match ahead of her. And then from there, honestly, let's get one of the females promo. Oh, we already did. So what do we want to do here? I kind of want to have R-Truth and Sheamus face again just to fill the match card. It's in the mid card, so it is what it is, and stamina isn't really close to low for either of them. Now, as far as another promo, because I do want to get one in, let's look at Nikki ASH, just in case if she beats Shayna Bayzler and becomes a number one contender at TLC, we need her popularity to be a little bit better, so we'll give her a promo of her own. As far as our logistics go, we are going to crank our special effects up a little more, road crews up there, arenas high as they can go, advertising as high as they can go. We have no cards to use, however we can get some, and that's good to see. Health Spa is going to come in handy. Let's put that on Brock Lesnar, who is not doing too well. Superstar training, trains one of your emerging superstars. Let's use that, and let's use that on Cora Cut, who is not competing this week, so that can come in handy. And there we go, cut through our budget pretty decently. But let's get into the SmackDown Women's Champion Asuka versus potential number one contender Shayna Bayzler. The crowd chanting Asuka's gonna kill you, but Shayna Bayzler, just like Asuka, is like butter. They have been on a roll. Shayna Bayzler bringing the first strikes and brings the SmackDown Women's Champion to the ground. I can't say the champion because Shayna Bayzler is one half of the SmackDown Women's Tag Team Champions. Mandy Rose in her own rivalry, who is her tag team partner, so we've not really been able to see those two really do much. However, Asuka goes to run at Shayna Bayzler. Shayna Bayzler with a great reversal, slowly but surely fatiguing the Empress of Tomorrow, who has a reversal of her own. Shayna Bayzler now returning the favor. More strikes to Asuka. Asuka now with another reversal with a big strike, and now brings Shayna Bayzler to the ground. Shayna Bayzler with another reversal, goes for a knee. Asuka reversal, Shayna Bayzler bringing more strikes to Asuka. Slowly but surely bringing her to that corner. But then Asuka with a hip toss. And now Asuka making work of Shayna Bayzler with the ground game. And strikes to the female with the UFC background. Something Shayna's probably not used to in WWE. And now these two go back and forth yet again. Shayna Bayzler with an Irish whip. Misses 2 strikes to the champion. There's something wrong with Shayna. Maybe have hit her head a little hard in the last hip toss. But yeah, another one comes from Asuka. And Asuka going for a triangle hold here. And Shayna Bayzler using her strength. Picking the SmackDown Women's Champion partially up. And bringing her to the ground. Holding her neck as she recovers. The champion coming back up. Not allowing Shayna Bayzler to grab her. Looking to bring this outside of the ring. With a stunner to the top rope. And now Asuka continuing to put strikes on Shayna Bayzler. And now big belly to suplex into the stairs. Head first into the mat outside of the ring. Asuka being brutal in this match. And now another triangle hold. And breaks the hold immediately. Just intimidating one half of the SmackDown Women's Tag Team Champions. And then a big German suplex. Shayna Bayzler taking some big damage out here. And Asuka in full control of this match now. Showing why she is the SmackDown Women's Champion. And Asuka going for her signature. Shayna Bayzler moves out of the way. Brings Asuka outside the ring. And I think Shayna Bayzler is looking to return the favor. Big knee to Asuka outside of the ring. Oh, Shayna Bayzler looking for a signature here. Right to the outside of the ring. That must have done a lot of damage. And now just swinging on the SmackDown Women's Champion. Shayna Bayzler is mad, and that's the worst thing you want to do to one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. As she brings Asuka to the barricade. And a big boot to the champion. And Asuka looks completely out of it as she brings her into the ring. Center of the ring. Brings the champion up. And now going for a finisher. Big submission. Is Asuka going to tap out, or is she going to survive this? Near the ropes. And it's locked in. Asuka making her way out of it though. And is able, starting to break her way out of it. Elbows to the torso. And out of Shayna Bayzler's deathly grip. And Shayna Bayzler over the top rope. And you can just hear Shayna Bayzler is in pain. And Asuka once again continuing to work on the arms of Shayna Bayzler. Making all those submissions Shayna uses a lot harder. But now Shayna Bayzler with a reversal, getting the upper hand. Throws Asuka into the timekeeper's area. The referee not counting, but Asuka able to counter. Now breaks Shayna Bayzler. Belly to belly suplex into the timekeeper's area. And these fans are excited to see what they are seeing. That's Asuka delivering a beatdown on Shayna Bayzler. And now into the announce table. Multiple Irish whips. Shayna Bayzler is a little out of it right now. Asuka making her way back into the ring. Breaking the referee's count. Said, you know what? I don't want to win by countouts. And then calling Shayna Bayzler up. Shayna Bayzler looked like she was playing possum, but Asuka saw that coming. Now with the Asuka lock locked in. First Shayna Bayzler submission, then Asuka's. Is Shayna Bayzler going to tap out? And now breaking the arms free. Elbow to the back of the head of Asuka. Oh, now Shayna Bayzler going for her submission again. Back and forth with the finishers. Who's the better submission machine? Is it Asuka? And it's Shayna Bayzler. Asuka taps out. Is Shayna Bayzler proving that she belongs to be the top of the SmackDown Women's Division? Unbelievable. What a match, back and forth. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like right now, but let's get into the rest of the match card. So that match was a 2.5-star match. We have Roman Reigns giving a promo after winning the Universal Championship, adding 5,000 fans. We have Lana versus Mandy Rose with Vicky McLeod running in against Lana to continue and up their rivalry. Because of it, Mandy Rose takes a win. She'll be facing Cora Cut at the next pay-per-view. Then we have Charlotte Flair, who will be facing Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship and a TLC match at TLC. Boosts her popularity by 5. We have the former Universal Champion, R-Truth, versus Sheamus in a rematch of last week. Sheamus won last week. Let's see who's going to take the win this week. And it is now R-Truth, a back and forth battle, 2.5-star match. Then we have Nikki ASH, who's going to be in a TLC match against Shayna Bayzler for the #1 contendership for the SmackDown Women's Championship at TLC. 5,000 fans. And then we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line. Breezango have been on fire. Otis and Elias unable to beat them. Who walks away as champion? And Otis and Elias managed to make a comeback 3.5-star match, retaining the championship. Guys, leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button. New uploads every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next episode.